The other tool I wanted to show you is Instructor Insight. So within your course in Canvas, each of your courses in Canvas, on the left-hand side, you should find a link to Instructor Insight. And if you don't see it, scroll down to Settings, click on Navigation, and look for it down here in the Pages Disabled area. And once you find it, click the 3 dots next to it and click Enable. And then scroll down and click Save. And then you should see Instructor Insight pop up on the left-hand side. Go ahead and click on it. And I've tried to make this video like 7 times, and it gets way too long, so I'm just gonna tell you real quickly what each of these things are, without explaining them too much. And then you feel free to contact me with questions. The first is access frequency for the instructor versus your peers. And this report takes information from all classes, not just online classes. So this peer average is going to fluctuate quite a bit. Student to course ratio, number of discussion posts you have made in your course versus your peers, number of days you participated in the course in discussion versus your peers, the percent of all posts in your course that you've participated in each week versus your peers, number of discussions posts that your students have made each week versus your peers' classes. The next section is the actual posts you've made. And this can be useful just to see if you're varying responses or you notice a typo. I scrolled through one person's posts and they'd mentioned Moodle, so I let them know rather than Canvas. Are you making enough posts? Does it look like you're covering everything? There's a discussion topics breakdown. Number of posts you've made versus the average number of posts your students have made. Anyway, this next box is submission counts. And in this case, the green is where you've been grading, and the blue is how the ungraded submissions are increasing, rather than you versus your peers. Next box is ungraded submission ages, and I think this is pretty useful. If you have a couple in this range, I hope you don't, but it might indicate that you've forgotten to grade something, or someone submitted something really early, or you accidentally skipped someone. Next box is grade distribution. For your students, percentages, percent of students, yes, okay, percent of students in this range, and then the percent of students in the 75 to 100 range. The next box is grading feedback, so the actual feedback you've made on assignments. And the last box is your student risk score from Dropout Detective, and you can see how that's changed over time. So I have, looks like at one point I had 15 students in there, but I only have 12 or 13 students, and about half of them are in low risk, one's in a medium risk, and then a few are in high risk. And that's it. I just wanted to let you know this is there and available, and I think between this and the student interaction report that's available in Canvas already, you can get quite a bit of information about what you're doing in your classes, and maybe you can improve overall if you need to.